morning everyone, it's Eric with His&Hers HHQ, and welcome to another exciting video in this build series with the AMT Chevy Rescue van, which is not a rescue van anymore. Sorry, it's so we're literally down to the wire. I've got a handful of detail things left to do. The seats are back in place, and since they're back in place, I will now get some color behind them. Where I said I was going to. I don't know how well you can see it, but this is it so far. I've got a few touch-ups here and there to do. I want to get some more dirty going on up here in the console or in the doghouse, and I need to get some fade and wear going on up here, and then touch up the steering wheel and the shift column. You know, get the detail stuff in there. But anyway, I mean, so far it's not too bad. The green garbage bag here is actually the tip of a balloon tied off, stuffed with cotton balls. Believe it or not, I've got 2 cotton balls in there. I just have them really packed down in there. The tarp right there is, once again, it's the well, the 3-ply tissue paper wet down in wood glue and you know, thinned down in wood glue and water. I mean, it comes out, it's pretty stiff and will hold things down. Of course, you know, a couple bits of wood there, a couple of little bit of 1-inch diameter rope in the back, and then just some random baggage there. But overall, I think things are looking pretty good. The dirtiness there will get cleaned up and evened out just a little bit more with my pastels and a stiff bristle brush. The bulk of this stuff here, I actually went out to the yard, well, out to the porch, and got a couple of leaves, dead leaves that had already turned and fallen, and I spent roughly an hour breaking them up with my fingers. I know, you know, I could maybe go to a thrift store, a Goodwill or something like that, and maybe find an old coffee bean grinder and that at least works, and use it to grind up my own terrain, but I haven't done that. So I'm, you know, doing what I can with what I've got. So anyway, this is what we've got going. The radiator is in place. I have to get one more light dusting on there, and then get the back of the wheels. But otherwise, that's pretty well done. The front end is actually done. The headlights are in place and the turn signals are in place. I like the way that turned out. And of course, I've already covered the back bumper. Back bumper's done. I left these masked. These are the wing windows. And what I did was I gave them a flat coat of black and then put the chrome silver over it. And then I'm left them masked off so I could go and give a light or very light rusting to the chrome on there. So the big things now is the mirrors. As you can see, I stripped them. I'm going to pull those or clip those out and see if I can make the brackets work with the back here. And then if so, they're going to get, once assembled, they'll get a whole front and back, get a primer coat, and then I'll mask off the face of the mirrors and give it, probably paint it white because I like that. I may do a chrome or metallic silver or something like that, but I may do the chrome silver simply because it'll match most of the other trim work. But then once that's done, I'll remove the mask and get my Chrome Stuff World Chrome Metal out and do the mirror faces with that over the black. And yeah, so those are just about ready. I'll probably do that first thing in the morning, which is first thing in the morning for me. It's already morning for most all of you, at least by the time you're seeing this. And I mean, because it is, 1 o'clock in the morning for me. But first thing in the morning, I'll probably get to assembling these. Now, I thought I was going to have to do my own windshield wipers, and it would be thanks to David Parsley that I would have an idea of how I was going to do that. But I mean, these things took what was it, about 45 minutes of cleanup, because it wasn't just the flash, it was these weird abominations of bubbles of plastic all up and down these things. So, and the reason why I wasn't looking forward to considering doing something like that is because of that daggum curve right there. But these are looking good. I'll give them a primer coat and touch them up with the chrome silver and the flat black for the blade itself, and that'll be good to go. On to the body. I have been doing bits of this here and there. I haven't got the windshield in yet, and obviously don't have the wing windows in yet, but I got the trim work done. I got the used to be trim work there done. And of course I got the side markers in. That one slipped. Dang it, I'll have to pop that off and put it back in place. Got the tail lights in, the white for the backup lights, obviously. I'll come back and I'll pick out the Chevette and the Cheyenne 30 there. But otherwise, I've got all of that done. And I've got it pretty well as buffed out as it's going to get. Some of the lesser stuff, like down here, I won't be too concerned with because maybe he's driven too close to a few bushes or something like that. But the biggest thing left is getting the rest of this weathering done here on the hood. But otherwise, fixing the little slippage, here and there, and then touching up the sides of the lights. I'm going to call the van body pretty well done. I'm actually really proud of this spot here where these, where the trim used to be. Kind of proud of that. That actually looks pretty good. I like the way that turned out. So yeah, it's now, mind you, I did do the masking to paint in the chrome silver for the trim, but I free-handed the black, and unfortunately you can tell. So with when it comes down to it, once I have the body mounted to the body pan, I'll get some road grime going on this and dust it up some, and hopefully this won't look as god-awful as it does, the black. But all the trim work there is done. I've got to do the trim here, and of course the windshield trim. But otherwise, just little things. So I'm going to say, well, since today's Friday, I get what work I can on it done today and get what I can done Saturday. So hopefully come very early Sunday morning again, I've got the final reveal. So that's where we're at. And again, I really was looking forward to showing this. I like it. It's dirty, it's gritty, and it's a little bit of well, got some creepy when you get to looking in the windshield. That's about what you would be looking at. So yeah, it's definitely pulling that look I was looking for. Again, it's just the little things here, doing some fading on the dash, getting the doghouse dirtied up, get maybe down inside the doghouse there, get that a little dirtied up, maybe spilled sodas or something. Get these bits, get some color on them, and then get them to match the rest of the floor, and then get rid of the shine in the floor, and well, this is ready to be closed up. So that's where we're at, and yeah, I'm looking forward to this. As long as it's done Sunday, I will jump right into my Halloween build, and I've seen quite a few people. I haven't had the chance to watch videos, and for that I'm sorry, but I have seen some thumbnails and titles of videos, and everybody's talking about a Halloween group build. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people talking about that, and I didn't realize it was going to be a group build kind of thing. So I'm not saying I'm jumping into a group build. I'm just saying I'm doing a Halloween piece. So I'll be able to start on the Halloween piece, and then come, what is it, Saturday? Not this Saturday, but next Saturday is the 1st. I'll be able to start the Pride of Your Country build. And which, by the way, that was my mistake. I assumed it was Fat Fenders, Fins, and Chrome. I think in my last video I said the starting in October was Fat Fenders, Fins, and Chrome. You know what? I'm confusing myself. All right, I don't know. October begins Pride of Your Country group build, and that runs through till January, in the end of December, January. And Fat Fenders, Fins, and Chrome begins November 7th and runs into January. Pride of Your Country, hosted by Blue Street Customs. And Fat Fenders, Fins, and Chrome, hosted by Time Machine Scale Models. Alright, so I'm looking forward to all of that. This is almost done. I'll be starting a Halloween build, and very quickly be starting the first 2 group builds. And after all of that's done, then we got Dracula's hearse. So I got a full plate. I'm looking forward to all of this. So everybody out there, I have to say thank you. The old subscribers, new, future subscribers. You guys are a phenomenal bunch, and I really appreciate the wonderful comments. When I do the reveal, I'm going to have to call out a few specific people. I'm not going to go into the comments, but I'm going to call out a few people. I did see some comments, but I haven't had the chance to reply. So as I state at the end of every video, I will get to it, I swear. All right, so there's so much going on, and thank you all. I'm Eric with His&Hers HHQ. If you haven't yet, head on over to Facebook and follow us at His&Hers Hobby Headquarters. You can also follow us on TikTok, where we have a lot of great content coming up. I cover a lot of details within those short 15-second videos, and even do a couple of silly ones. So be sure you give that a look-see. And as always, take a moment, like, subscribe, share the content. Just because it's a Chevy Rescue van, my imagination said, no, I'm going to go crazy with it. So that's what I'm doing. That's what this hobby is all about. Share the content and continue to spread the word. You know, these builds are only limited by your imagination. So again, you know, spread the word of scale model building. And as always, take a moment, comment below, and I swear it may be 5 minutes, it may be 5 days, but I do try to be as interactive as I can, and I will reply, I swear. So again, thank you everyone. Thank you to all the wonderful comments and the old and new subscribers. You guys and gals are fantabulous. I'm Eric. Have a good day.